Anyone interested in the world of crypto has probably heard about Ethereum's London hard fork recently, but just what is it? And why is it controversial? Welcome back to Hot Crypto Desk, your number one source on YouTube for all your crypto needs. If you're a crypto beginner wondering how to get started in the crypto space, or an experienced hodler and trader looking for that next altcoin that's going to take off, this channel is the one to be subscribed to for the hottest and most insightful content. In today's episode, we are going to be looking at Ethereum's London hard fork, and why some people are looking forward to it, whilst others not so much. We are not financial advisors. Please do your own due diligence before buying anything. Let's get to it. The next major upgrade coming to the Ethereum blockchain is the London hard fork. Although it's difficult to pinpoint exactly when it will be released, current thinking suggests that it'll be on Wednesday, August 4th. Contained within the hard fork are 5 Ethereum improvement proposals, otherwise known as EIPs for short. It's here where we find the devil in the detail, and the reasons why a not insubstantial chunk of the community are unhappy. Bitcoin has a fixed supply cap, meaning that only 21 million BTC will ever exist. By contrast, Ether is an inflationary cryptocurrency, and this means that there's no upper limit on how many ETH can exist. Miners are rewarded with brand new coins every time they validate a block, which happens roughly every 15 seconds. They are also compensated with the transaction fees that are paid by users. EIP 1559, which is included in the London hard fork, aims to change this. Once enacted, miners will no longer receive income from transaction fees. Instead, it'll go straight to the network in order to be burned. This could result in the circulating supply of Ether beginning to dwindle over time, potentially giving ETH's value a boost. There are benefits here. One of them is that it should help make transaction fees a little bit more predictable for those who use the Ethereum blockchain. There has been widespread exasperation at the congestion we've seen on this network, exacerbated by the triple threat of a bull market, the explosion of NFTs and the thriving DeFi sector. But understandably, some miners are annoyed that they're going to lose a crucial source of their revenue, especially considering that the 2 ETH they get as a block reward these days is substantially less than the 5 ETH they received a few years back. Miners are a crucial part of the Ethereum ecosystem. They're the people responsible for keeping the blockchain running smoothly and validating transactions. However, the move to proof of stake will effectively render them obsolete. That's because their responsibilities will shift to validators, people who have a financial interest in securing the network. Although there's nothing to stop miners from becoming validators, one small problem lies in the fact that many of them will have expensive equipment that now serves no purpose. When it comes to EIP 1559, the real question is whether miners, who know they're about to become redundant anyway, start throwing in the towel. It seems unlikely that there would be a mass exodus that would plunge the blockchain security into peril. However, a substantial number of departures could mean that mining ETH becomes more profitable for those who stay online. This is a scenario that we've seen recently on the Bitcoin blockchain. After many miners were forced to shut up shop because of China's crypto clampdown, difficulty rates on the BTC network fell, meaning it became easier for others to validate blocks. It's also worth looking at the breakdown of revenues that Ethereum miners have received over the past few months. Revenues hit an all-time high of $2.35 billion in May, coinciding with ETH's jaw-dropping surge to $4,362.35. However, data from the block shows that revenues fell by 53% in June to a more modest $1.1 billion. A fall in transaction costs meant that gas fees accounted for just $166 million of this. As a result, in an EIP 1159 world, they would still have pocketed $940 million. Not a bad chunk of change, right? That brings us to the end of this episode all about Ethereum's hard fork. What do you think about the changes the hard fork will mean for Ethereum? Do you think it will be a good thing? Or are you reluctant and think it could possibly mean bad news all around? Get involved and let us know in the comments section down below. If you enjoyed today's upload and found it interesting, remember to leave us a thumbs up. Also, don't forget to subscribe to Hot Crypto Desk to be kept up to date with the latest crypto news as soon as we upload it. As always, thanks for watching. See you again soon in another episode.